everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I will show you how I got this look. I used a couple of green shadows. I say I want to call it like a emerald green, maybe like a peacock green. So yeah, before we get started, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you don't want to, it's okay, you can just watch it. And also give this video a thumbs up at the end of the video if you liked it, and turn on that notification bell to get notified when I upload videos. So if you want to learn how I did this look, please keep on watching. First of all, I'm applying tape so we can create a cat eye. Then I'm going to be using the Lorac behind the scenes eye primer, and I'm going to be applying this on my lids with the Morphe M173 brush. Now to set the eye primer, I'm going to be using the MAC eyeshadow in Orb, and I'm using a Morphe 208 brush. Now for the eyes, I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to start with the shade in Silk Cream, and I'm going to put this on my crease with the Morphe R37 brush. Next, with that same brush, I'm going to be taking the shade Pukey, and I'm going to be putting this on the crease as well. Just blend it all together, back and forth. Now with that same brush, I'm taking the shade Pooter, and I'm going to be putting this on the crease as well. Now we're going to put a deep color, and this is the shade Enchanted, and I'm going to be putting this all over the lid with the Morphe M167 brush. To brighten the eye, I'm going to be using the shade Jada just on top of the Enchanted color with the Morphe M167 again, just to make it a little bit more brighter. Now I'm just blending the harsh lines with the shade Pooter with the Morphe R37 brush. Now I'm taking the shade Pool Party with the Morphe M167 brush, and I'm only applying this on the center of the lid. As you can see, it's a real intense metallic eyeshadow. Now I'm going back with the shade Enchanted, and I'm using a Morphe R37 brush, and I'm just going to apply this on the crease so I can blend the harsh lines. Now I'm taking that same shade Enchanted with the Morphe E36, and I'm going to be applying this on the outer V of the eye, and I'm really going to be applying that shadow to be really intense and dark. And then with no product on the brush, I'm just going to go back and blend everything together. Now to prime my face, I'm going to be spraying the Smashbox primer water. And I'm going to be priming my face with the Hourglass Veil primer. Now I'm taking the Benefit Porefessional primer, and I'm just going to be applying this where I can see most of my pores, which is around the cheek area. Now for foundation, I'm using the Lorac POREfection foundation in the shade PR6, and I will be blending this with my Morphe sponge. For concealer, I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and I'm going to be using the shade Light and also the shade Medium Light in neutral, and I will be blending this with my Morphe sponge. Now I'm going to be baking under my eye, and I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm going to be applying this with my Morphe sponge. So for my brows, I'm going to be doing them off camera, also my eyelashes. So for the brows, I'm going to be using the Anastasia brow definer in chocolate, and I'm going to be setting them with the MAC Pro Longwear waterproof brow gel in Quiet Brunette. And my eyelashes, I got them off eBay. I will leave them in the description box below as always. So now I'm just going to be also applying mascara to my top lashes to blend them with my natural lashes. And now for the under eye, I'm going to be taking the shade Enchanted, and I'm going to be using a Morphe M431 brush, and I'm going to be blending this under the eye. With that same brush, I'm taking the shade Jada, and I'm also going to be buffing it under the eye. Now going back with the Enchanted shade, I'm going to be using the Morphe M432 brush, and I'm going to be putting this real close to my lash line. Now I'm just dusting away my baking. And I will be setting my whole face with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in medium with a Morphe MB1 brush. Now I'm going to be contouring my face, and I'm going to be using the Anastasia contour kit, and I'm using a NARS ITA brush, and I'm going to be contouring my cheeks, my temples, my nose, and under the lips so it can make my lips look fuller. For blush, I'm using this Cargo blush in the shade Coronado, and I'm using the Morphe E4 brush. Now for eyeliner, I'm using the Sephora Khol liner. As you can see, it's really small. I need to get a new one, and it's in the shade Cocoa. Now I'm going to be using the shade Enlight with a MAC 316 brush, and I'm going to be highlighting on the brow bone, on my inner corner, tip of my nose, and Cupid's bow. Now to highlight my cheekbones, I'm using the Becca highlighter in the shade Opal, and I'm using a Morphe M510 brush. Now I'm just applying the Urban Decay Perversion mascara to my lower lashes. For lip liner, I'm using the Kylie Cosmetics lip liner in Candy K. And I'm going to be lining my lips and filling them in a little bit. Now for my lips, I'm using the Bite Beauty High Pigment Pencil in the shade Madeira. And I'm going to be using this all over my lips. And last but not least, I'm using the MAC Fix Plus, and I'm going to be spraying this all over my face to set my makeup. And also I'm going to be taking a little sponge, and I'm just going to be patting the product in my face. And that's about it. This is the last step, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. So this is the final result. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you soon. Bye.